This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Olynyk is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Still a force. LeBron looking ageless on that
one. LeBron against Williamson. Down low. Here's Messi, and he dunks it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Hayes kicks to Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Now McCollum. There's a good screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And that one misses. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
And the second free throw, good. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
No good on that one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Good on the second free throw. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's McCollum. And he gets it to go.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. See how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, LeBron has really changed his shot diet, shooting a lot more threes, and that puts more pressure on the D.
Williamson left side. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively. Making reads, understanding your opponents better. I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
No good on the free throw. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers. Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And he's good on the second. And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your
A moment to check out Zion Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. Now here's Williamson. To the middle. Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
It's a good fundamental play there as Zion able to set up for the assist.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And Hayes throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? There's the pick. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. A rebound by the Lakers.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Williamson looking it over. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Pelicans ball.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Free throw good, Alvarado. Here's Alvarado. 17 points in his last outing. Olynyk, a screen on Doncic. 5 to shoot. Alvarado passes to McCollum. Over Reeves. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Alvarado with it. Pass to Messi. And here is Olynyk. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
For New Orleans, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Kelly Olynyk, 2 shots.
That one is off.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
And he sinks the second.
Now, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
Williamson with the block. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Messi. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for New Orleans. Lakers leading by 4. And here is Doncic. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got 6.
CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball, is able to drop right into that J.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, LeBron James.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Here's Reeves. He has yet to score. James. It's tipped. Now here's Brown. Pass to Williamson. Over Vanderbilt. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And the basket by Alvarado.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Over Alvarado. Second chance shot. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Reeves, coming off 31 points last game. Shot clock at 5. And at last, they get one to fall. Hayes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Williamson against Vanderbilt. Williamson in the post. Off target at the rim. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. Over to the left wing. Alvarado passes to McCollum. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hayes. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Doncic kicks to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Drops in the layup for two. Doncic has got 7 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Vanderbilt against Williamson. It's tipped. Now Reeves. Still without a basket. And LeBron with the basket and the assist by Reeves. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. To end the run. Tries again. Misi's shot is good. 6 points for him.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Lakers lead by 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's hear it for the Lakers regular.
Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Now for your Lakers record, let me hear you.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Brown. Pass to Robinson Earl. Hawkins kicks to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound the Lakers.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Connect. He's covered by Hawkins. LeBron outside. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Brown. To the inside. Got a hand on it. To the paint. And here's McCollum for 3. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
LeBron outside. And LeBron throws it down.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pelicans trail by 8. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. And another 3 for New Orleans.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Over McCollum. Bank shot. No good. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. Another one falls for New Orleans.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Hayes. Inside. They set the screen. Brown inside. With his first shot attempt. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by James.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
He gets it in there.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's McCollum. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. Then it's Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Vincent with it. Pass to Hachimura. And here is Vanderbilt. Olynyk is covering. Vanderbilt misses. And so Brown will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pelicans trail by 5. Outside, Payton. Down low. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Lakers leading by 5. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Reeves with the screen on Payton. Here's Vincent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Alfred Payton.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. And a change for the Pelicans. Quinones is checked in.
You got this. You got this.
He hits the second from the line. Pelicans trail by 6. Left side, Brown. Here's Olynyk. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Basket good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Hawkins. Brown with it. Stolen by Connect. To the middle. Looking for Finney Smith, and he gets it there.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Reeves is checked in as a junior college product. Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Reeves can't hit. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Screen by Olynyk. They need this. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hawkins.
Yeah, I think Hawkins would live at the arc if he could. He was very confident in that three-point shot.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Pelicans trail by 10. And here is Brown. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here is Hawkins. Defended by Vincent. Hawkins passes to Robinson Earl. Shot clock at 3. Over Vanderbilt. Robinson Earl. Good. Robinson Earl's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Reeves with the screen on Hawkins. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Outside, James. Nice move. Pelicans with the rebound. Pass to Robinson Earl. Hawkins with it. Defended by Vincent. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hawkins.
It had to be quick, and Hawkins was.
Reeves outside. Back to James. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Vincent. Here's Vanderbilt. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Vanderbilt's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pelicans trail by 8. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Robinson Earl. Vanderbilt defending. And here's Hawkins. The 3. And James pulls it down.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vincent, the bounce pass. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And so Brown will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 12-point game. Pass to Hawkins. To stop the run. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up
got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the shot goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pelicans trail by 11. Brown kicks to Hawkins. For the three. The rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Vincent, and he jams it with authority.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
The legendary, fantastic Lakers.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. At the elbow, it's James. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. He was all alone on that one. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional, has no trouble spotting the open man.
Now, Alvarado. Here's Messi. Pocket 6. Banked in off the glass. Messi's got 8 points.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Goodwin passes to Doncic. Beyond the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Pass to Messi. Williamson against LeBron. Over James. And it's Williamson missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hachimura against Olynyk. Finney Smith kicks to Hachimura. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Messi. Here's McCollum. Olynyk. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jacks up a 3. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McCollum against Doncic. Williamson outside. The rebound by James. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Goodwin. Fires from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. Pelicans trail by 14. Down low. Messi. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
It's stolen. Now here's Williamson. Out to the right wing. Alvarado finds Olynyk. Now McCollum. There's the triple. Here's Messi. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Pass to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's McCollum for three. Poke loose.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Williamson outside. Olenek sets a screen for Williamson. Shoots over James. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to McCollum. To the inside. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Olenek.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded by McCollum. Fades away. The shot comes out. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
And moving on, a chance to look at some of the results that have already gone final. The Kings came out on top against the Hornets in Charlotte.
This is what happens when one team can't match the other team's intensity level.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Pelicans trail by 15. So for New Orleans right now, the guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Olenek. And it's Messi in at the 5. And the basket by McCollum.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Doncic feeling it out. From deep. Hayes down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, down by 12. Pass to Misi. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson kicks to McCullough. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. LeBron passes to Finney Smith. And finish off by Finney Smith.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
At the line for one, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Pelicans trail by 15. McCollum outside. Over in the corner, Williamson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. To the paint. And Hayes kicks to Finney Smith. Pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Latrey. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 14. The rebound by James.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Reeves against Williamson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Olynyk. McCollum outside. Hits it from three-point range. McCollum's got 17.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Bounce pass from Reeves. And Hayes throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
See some numbers for McCullough. A very nice season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star players playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
No good from Finney Smith.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Alvarado with it. Launches a 3. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 24.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Pass to McCollum. Takes a 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Lakers leading by 19 points. Ron right side. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Lets it go with the three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Doncic. He's got 27.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Doncic. Alvarado passes to Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on LeBron James.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
We talk a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Messi. Now here's McCollum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And this team, in terms of scoring off turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Finney Smith finds Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
Well, even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
McCollum with the screen on LeBron. Here's Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
For New Orleans, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Doncic. Pass to Reeves. On the wing, James. Finney Smith with it. This one for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Alvarado. McCollum with the screen on Doncic. Fires the 3. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Olynyk. Finney Smith defending. Down low. Here's McCollum. That shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. Over Alvarado. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 14 points.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
And here is Williamson. He has 5. Pass to McCollum. Crosses over. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Brown is checked in for New Orleans. Hawkins comes in for Jose Alvarado. That free throw good from Doncic. Now McCollum. He's got 19. Shoots over Doncic. McCollum, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
2 points. That one goes.
A well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here is Hawkins. 12 points for him. Olynyk, a screen on Reeves. Hawkins, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hawkins has got 14 points for the game.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
On the wing, James. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Messi. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too. About 3 assists for his career.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Messi, 1 shot.
One shot.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. Now, I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Up top, Reeves. He's covered by Hawkins. To the inside. Out to Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 20 points.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Reeves against Hawkins. They set the pick. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's LeBron. That one drops one. LeBron's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. it's fun to watch. And the dunk by James.
Not the first, certainly not the last time you see this. LeBron finding airspace.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Vanderbilt, a screen on McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Misi's shot is good.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Misses the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Brown with the bounce back.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Lakers working the ball around now. And the dunk by James.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now, here's Vanderbilt. 5 points in the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Offensive rebound. Reeves finds James. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Pelicans pull it in. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Brown on the wing. James covering. McCollum, no
consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's blocked. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Gabe Vincent is out there with Connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. That one goes in. Here's Payton. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Payton following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Payton. The Lakers with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's LeBron. He shoots again. Good on the shot. James has got 39.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Vanderbilt with the steal. And James throws it down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Hawkins. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Vincent. James outside. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Pelicans. Kane, he's checked in for Elfrid Payton. Good on the second free throw.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Here's Robinson Earl. Pass to Kane. Here's Robinson Earl. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Hawkins. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Pelicans foul, number 17. That's his second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Goodwin's checked in for James. And it's Shake Milton in for Gabe Vincent. And the Pelicans also making a change. Quinones is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Brown outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Milton against Hawkins. Now Vanderbilt. Goodwin feeling it out. Hachimura with it. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
No good on the three. Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Williamson. Pass to Hawkins. There's the 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here is Hachimura. Here's Vincent. Just 5 to shoot. Hachimura, the screen. Vincent misses. New Orleans gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Down kicks to Williamson. Williamson double team. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Zion continuing to work on his all-around game and his job of finding his teammate there.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Hachimura. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Robinson Earl. They set the pick. Here's Brown to the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Hawkins. Vincent's shot is good.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Hawkins with it. Defended by Vincent. Brown outside. Robinson Earl. Good. Robinson Earl's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pelicans. Vincent with it. Right wing. Now here is Hachimura. The layup off target. The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Hachimura. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Third team foul.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Williamson. And he makes good on the layup.
The moment Williamson gets inside, virtually nothing you can do to stop that lefty.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to connect. Here's Vanderbilt. Now Goodwin. Now here is Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Alvarado. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Milton sets the screen for Goodwin. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williamson left side. McCollum outside. Olynyk sets a screen for McCollum. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Vanderbilt. From down in the low post, it goes. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. From 20 feet out, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here is Milton. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Len comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Reddish in for Connect.
Cameron Reddish.
Pass to Goodwin. Len with a screen on McCollum. Goodwin. And the three ball is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so here is New Orleans following the three by the Lakers. Cullen passes to Williamson. A fader. The shot that time not on target. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Milton finds Hachimura. Back to Milton. Pass to Reddish. Hachimura with a screen on Williamson. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Olynyk the pass to Alvarado. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Alex Len. Connect comes in for Reddish. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Shake Milton. Both free throws good from Alvarado. Lakers shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Now Vincent. Pass to Hachimura. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The compromised defense happened because of the attacking mentality of Hachimura.
At the line for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And he's good on the second.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And here are the Pelicans now, after the basket by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. AD that time from James. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's McCollum on the wing. James defending. McCollum dishes to Olynyk. Kicks it out to McCollum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball. Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 30, Jordan Goodwin.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.